Hey, 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 here's how to play the Thanksgiving song. The Thanksgiving song uses three pretty simple chords, starting with C major, 3rd fret on the A string, strum all 4 strings. Then you're going to take your 2nd finger and stretch all the way across your instrument, all the way to G, leaving a nice wide open tunnel. This finger's going to go on the 2nd fret for your A minor chord. And then your 1st finger goes on E, 1st fret, that note is F, that chord is F. And then we finish our progression by ending back on C. Simple, that's all you need for chords. If you need to get more comfortable with those 3 chords, I would recommend pausing now and practicing switching between them, because our strumming pattern that we're about to do is going to have you switch between them pretty quickly. I like to think of this strumming pattern as having either 2 or 3 parts, depending on how you break it down. If you're thinking of it in 3 parts, each chord is going to get a single down strum, a down-up strum, and an up-down-up strum. Then you'll switch chords and repeat that process. Go to A minor, same thing. You start with a single down, down, up, down, up. Add your 1 finger for F, same thing. Single down strum, down, up, down, up, and then you're back at C. If we were going to repeat that pattern just on a C chord, it would sound kind of like this. 1, 2, and go. Ta, ta, dee, dee, ta, dee, 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 ta. Now I mentioned that I like to think about this strumming pattern 2 different ways. The other way, instead of 1 note, 2 notes, 3 notes, after you play the very first chord of this song, the entire rest of the song is going to be a group of 2 strums and then a group of 4 strums. So if we put that first downbeat, that first chord strum in its own category, once we're done with that one, we've got a pattern of 2 strums, down, up, and then a pattern of 4 strums where the last one is whatever the new chord is going to be. This one starts on an up strum. Up, down, up, new chord, every time. It might be a good idea just to practice this part of the strumming pattern so you can switch your left-hand fingers as quickly as you can. So if I'm starting on A minor and I'm going to F, if I start with that up strum, up, down, I've got my new chord ready to go as soon as I play the 4th chord in that strumming pattern. So there's just a couple different ways to take that apart. Here's kind of a down-tempo thing for you to play that strumming pattern along with, using the 4 chords of the song. I'll go about this speed. Ba, 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 ba. Take your time and make this strumming pattern as natural as you can. You can use this pattern in a bunch of different songs. Or maybe write your own song, which is the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video today. How can you go about writing your own verse to the Thanksgiving song? Here's one of the verses that I wrote for this song. I've got 4 lines, 1 for each chord, and you'll notice that the 2nd line and the 4th line both rhyme. That's pretty much it. Let's see if we can come up with a verse right now. So When I think about Thanksgiving, I mean, we think about food, think about family, think about being grateful. There's a parade. There's a parade. We turn on the TV, it's the Macy's parade. Now I just need a line that rhymes with aid. Aid. It doesn't have to be a perfect rhyme. It could even be some kind of A. If everyone is lip syncing, I guess it's okay. See how easy that is? All you have to do is come up with 2 lines that rhyme and tell your story. The more honest you are about your life and what's going on, the more that will come through in your song, in your verses, in your music. I hope you enjoy playing this song and writing your own verses. Send me what you got. I'd love to hear some new original verses. And happy Thanksgiving to you. Thanks for tuning in.